Hey there, cool cats. This is your hip host, Kino Subway, bringing you another edition of Crowdfunded Criticism. Ow! I'll stop there before the cringe kills us all. I was attempting to do a 70s kind of era intro there because today we'll be going over Johnny Phantasm in the Tales of New Detroit 1977 by Evan Posios and Patrick Thomas Parnell. Apologies, Evan, if I messed up your last name there. So Johnny Phantasm is about a character named Johnny, also known as Johnny Don't Care. And basically, he's been dealt this rough hand in life, so he ends up growing up to be a hired assassin. And during one of these, contracts, jobs, he ends up becoming Johnny Phantasm. And let me show you some art. Get a little bit of cheesecake, blueberries. So when I when I first started reading the book, I immediately thought of like Sin City because of it's got that same kind of like big city full of bad guys, all these different factions. It's just kind of really just a seedy place. But if I remember right, in the description of it, it was like Beetlejuice meets Scarface, and that's really apt. I think they really fit that description really well. I like the art. The art's pretty cool. Let me show you Pete. Let me show you one I like here. Where is it? There it is. Johnny dropping that elbow like he's Macho Man. Ooh yeah. uh, but artwork's good. I like the story. Uh, for a little background here, this is I think part of the second batch of books I ever backed through crowdfunding. So this one was from a long time ago. I got this one a long while back. I think I've read it now 3 or 4 times, and yeah, I think I got this book when Dad was uh, still alive. But the reason why I'm reviewing it now is because there is a new campaign up on Indiegogo where this book has been basically split into 3 floppies, and you can get them for like $5 each. But it's in newsprint, which I know some people are like ooh about. They don't like. And yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Me personally, I grew up reading old comics, from back when, so newsprint don't really bother me. I guess I kind of like it. Um, as you can tell, I'm being a little informal. I gotta quit looking down. Gotta quit looking down. Soul gave me that feedback. But being a little more informal this time because of how far back I backed this, I don't feel like I can really critique it with justice on the campaign. Gosh, I was still using IndieCron back then. Now I do everything manually and look everything up. But if I remember right, this was 80 plus pages. I paid $30, I'm pretty sure, and I got the book. I got a postcard. I remember. I think there was like little button things or something. There's all kinds of stuff. So the price point wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't. It was. I would say about average. Yeah, yeah, it seems about right. The creators. I don't know much about him. I do. I'm pretty sure I follow both of them on Twitter. I think, and I'm pretty sure Patrick has a YouTube under Riot Press. I'll post a link in the description. And I've I've tuned into a couple live streams. He seems like a all right fella. Uh, he does. He'll even if you're into live stream painting, like he does his live streams where he's doing work. I think the last one he did was Cecil, so you might want to go check that one out. Um, Having a little blank, but overall, like I said, I really liked it. I think it does a good balance between serious and not taking itself too seriously. It takes itself seriously enough where the story's being told and you're getting immersed into it and you're following these characters and there's a lot of like tragedy. You sympathize with the characters, things like that. But then, just like you know, say Beetlejuice, as they put in there, it's got like little quips or little bits of humor to kind of take away from it. So I mentioned Sin City, but this is certainly different because it's got the bright like bright colors and it's got like, but it does have style, you know. So I quite enjoyed it. Uh, I like the Russian boxer man, wrestler man. I think he's probably my favorite character out of this so far. Uh, I'm looking forward to the next installment. So would I recommend picking up the new campaign? Yes. Like I said, I paid $30 for this. You know, I'm not complaining, certainly. But with the new campaign, as long as you don't mind floppies and newsprint, you can get it. I think for 15. I haven't looked at the campaign that much. I looked at it just enough to go get my copies, and then that was it. So I'm a little ill prepared, I guess. I'm looking down again. God, we're rolling with it. But overall, really liked the book. Um, this was this was delivered in a reasonable manner. This was like I said, this was part of the second batch of books I backed, and I got it within a relatively reasonable amount of time. Unlike some of that first batch, cough cough, Red Rooster. uh, Let me think. So yeah, overall, good book. Definitely enjoyed it, and I would recommend it if you like. Here, let me show some more. I haven't showed enough art. Yeah. Like the art, I think is really solid. I think it's really good. Like I said, I like the style of it. Try to. I'm trying not to show pages that reveal too much spoilers. I think I already showed this one. Oh boy. I like the cover. Uh, for a criticism, I had to, like I said, since it's been so long, I'm having a hard time coming up with one. Um, the only criticism I could think of offhand, because I got to give it one, would be a very, once again, another mild one. and that would be marketing. I guess you'd say promotion, and that could just be me, because at the time I backed this, I wasn't on Twitter. I wasn't paying attention to YouTube as much. So this could just be me, but I would not if I wasn't so active on Indiegogo. Even at the time, I was active on there looking for books. Plus, IndieCron helped me find it back then. I would never have found this book. I would never have known about it or anything like that. So I feel like maybe promotion might be stronger, could be stronger. You know, maybe get on the live streams and all that. But in his defense, like I said, he's got a YouTube. He's, I think he's even gotten in contact. He's been on Ethan's stream for the auctions, if I remember right. I think he's had maybe mail-in on his channel. So, he is kind of getting out there. Uh, wouldn't mind seeing him going on a few more, though. Maybe he could get on the Weekend Woke Up show with Adam AF. But yeah, I liked the book. Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. I do recommend. All right. Hmm. So that's the end of my review. I guess you'd call it. I don't really call it a review, really. I'm just going over it. I'm no good at reviewing things. The next book I'm going to go over for my next video here is going to be Aaron Calamari. I'm going to butcher that name. Cybershock 1.0 with the art of Zoo as the artist and Simon doing the colors. Let me see if I can get that trading card. There we go. Show off them trading cards. That's going to be my next one because I want to tear Aaron a new one. Oh, I had new things come in. I don't remember when I last showed off. So I'll show off some of the stuff that came in the mail in the past maybe week. I had the Ballad of Dusty Tortillas. 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 By the Kemp brothers. I can't remember if I showed off Vestige or not, but Hale Brothers. And a big one came in today, or a couple days ago, and that is Vinny's Through the Woods. That is good looking stuff. That is going to be that is gorgeous artwork. That's really good looking. And got a print. Came in. Nice fancy Star Wars. And a little ash can. So that one I'm going to review eventually. But next up, we'll be doing this Cybershock. And I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I did know, but I forgot. What else? Oh, I got a request for any of you artistic boys out there and girls. I would like to see, maybe I can get Simon to do it. He's always doing fan art. So Johnny and his awesomeness here. Let me show you. Him and his awesome phantom self. Let me get a good picture. Let me look. But yeah, him and his awesome phantom self is usually dual wielding pistols. Yeah, there he is. He's all cool looking. And he's got that style, but he's a assassin that deals with supernatural things, and he dual wields pistols. A lot similar to a certain other crowdfunded book that I'm fond of. So my request would be from, maybe I can get Simon to do it like I said, would be of Johnny Phantasm with Vincent from Bloodhunt. I almost, for a second, I thought I said the name wrong. And I was like, what am I doing? Uh, some cool fan art of them, teamed up, do it their style. I think that would be really neat. But anyway, I'm rambling, and this was my this was a sloppy, informal review. I know, but like I said, this is I've had this book now for a while, so the campaign isn't as fresh in my mind and everything. So I did this one a little more sloppy. Plus, I've had a bad headache, and the niece, my niece Trinity, has been home for the summer. I call her my little shadow because she follows me everywhere, even now when she's like 15. And I've been having to help her with geometry and stuff. And I don't know that stuff. So I've been struggling with that and stuff. So I haven't been on social media as much as normal. And so if I haven't messaged you back, that's why. Um, I'm going to try to get on that today, try and do some promotions. But yeah, if anybody listens to this, I thank you. And please sub to the channel so I can help get more eyes on these projects. And I'll try to leave, like I said, I'll try to leave links to all the Johnny Phantasm goodness. And yeah, please do go check them out. Thanks for listening. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.